Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel.
And I'm Chris Yee.
And we're going through, this is called 6,000 Games Better Than These. And this is about games on Board Game Geek, the biggest and best repository of board game information, and games that are ranked 6,000 or lower. In fact, we're at 6,000 and I think 700 today.
I hope you know what's going on, because I don't.
Yeah, so we're taking a look at these games, 100 games at a time. So we're starting at 6,701, and we're going to go through 100 games. We're not going to go through 100 games. We're going to take a look at some of them. I've played many of them. Look at all those rankings.
You've played a lot of them. I'm curious where I would be.
And we'll see if you've played any. You would be the first person to not have played one so far.
Fingers crossed.
I do want to take a real quick look at this Journey to the Center of the Earth, because I've always loved that theme.
This is a game from 2020?
From Looping Games. Did you hear of this one?
No, I haven't. And I like what Looping does. We recently just, Herbify was one we enjoyed.
Oh, it's a roll and write.
Oh.
Not that that's bad, but that's just not the kind of theme I'm looking for Journey to the Center of the Earth. All right.
Sure.
Here we have a bunch of mediocrity. So let's take a look. First we have Gauntlet of Fools. This is
from the Donald X game?
This is a game where he is trying to emulate in this game Welcome to the Dungeon.
Yeah.
Where
was
you
this
were
before or after Welcome to the Dungeon? It's the same idea. It's the bragging game. I haven't played this one. Back when Dominion was pretty much one of the main games I played, and I also liked Kingdom Builder. I was like, I gotta check out every game Donald X has designed.
I agree. Welcome Dungeon's 2013, but Welcome Dungeon was
a redo of Dungeon of Mandom 8, mind you. Dungeon of Mandom 8.
But that says 2017, but I know Dungeon of Mandom was out before the, who knows, it's probably simultaneous design.
It could be, yeah. Bragging. I could go through this dungeon with my arm tied behind my back. That type of thing, yeah.
It was a little clunkier, which is why I gave it a 6.
Makes sense.
Now we have Mission Catastrophe. Oh, this is kind of a bummer because I really expected this one to be a fun game. This is from, this was the first game from, what's the name of the company now? Cardboard Alchemy.
Oh. I think I remember seeing this.
Yeah, well, if you remember, I made a big deal about this one mech who has a leg up. See the legs up? Mm-hmm. I was so excited about that particular model.
Yeah.
I thought that was fantastic.
He's in the three-point stance. He's starting center for the 49ers.
It's not very good, unfortunately. However, they redeemed themselves. They made Flamecraft, so they're all good.
Yeah.
Techno Witches. Now, this one's an old game, and I think this was one where you were flying the witches around with paths, kind of like X-Wing.
Okay. Sure.
Yes, that is what it is. But not as good.
What was the game that reminds me of? Laser Riders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was actually a couple hundred ago.
Oh, I missed it by a few hundred.
All right, then we got Power and Weakness.
This does not look like a game from 2007. I mean, I know that the aughts graphic design and art was a little bit older than some people remember, but woof.
Yeah.
What company is it? So I don't know. Anything special about that game?
I don't remember anything about it. It was from 2007. I gave it a 5. Island Siege. This one I do remember. This is from Ape Games. So Ape Games has stuff all over the place. And this one, you are getting dice and rolling them to fight different cards as they come up. There was a little bit more randomness and too many rules for a small game for me.
Makes sense. Yep.
So you haven't played any of these yet?
No, not yet.
All right, we're only through 10.
I'm getting worried.
Favelas. Have you seen this one? Remember that cover?
I know the name of this one. Who's the designer?
Chris Bryan. It's like a bunch of, it's like in the future. I think it's like the near future where everyone's living in containers.
Oh, yeah, okay. People are so tired of waiting for their Kickstarters, they just live in shipping containers.
Yeah. Oh, Corto. This one has great art. Who is the art for this? Hugo Pratt. Okay, he's just done Corto.
He must have...
Oh, he's known for that. Sorry. It's his art. Never mind. Also,
his comic writer.
He passed away 30 years ago, so...
Well, I was going to say that this looks like... It looks like the art of someone who does graphic novels or something. Oh,
yeah.
That's a nice bust.
It's a really neat-looking game because you're going through, and I think it's language independent, just trying to accomplish some goals. It's been a while since I played this one. Well, let me make sure.
You gave it a 7?
It's been 10 years since I played it.
Wow.
Sword Crafters is a game I've not played. I know Sam liked it.
I know Sam liked it, yeah. I've seen it at stores. thought about it, but it seems dorky, but maybe in a cute way.
Then we got Owner's Choice. I'm not remembering this one either. I'm starting to forget games. This is definitely a stock market game. Must have been okay. And then Souvlaki Wars. I do remember this one also. This is one of the first games I think I got from Greece. The designer here, Vangelis, he did Hegemony. So
okay.
he's come a long way. Well, I mean, he did also did Among the Stars and Kitchen Rush and all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So I must say 6.5 means I'm almost there. Hey, you played Quicksand, right?
I've not played Quicksand.
Okay, well, neither have I. Did neither of us play it? It's a real-time cooperative game?
There was like 3 of these that came out at the same time. I watched this being played during the last marathon. I think they were a few people were playing it at the end of like a long shift.
Z reviewed it.
Z reviewed it, yeah. It looks fine. It looks good. It looks like, honestly, it looks a little bit better than Kites, sort of. Just, it's basically, it puts the colors on the tiles instead of the timer, something like that.
Shy Monsters sounds like a nice game. Rome Imperium Circus Maximus Hannibal versus Rome. This is a 3-pack game from Reiner Knizia. I believe, one of them, I think, King's Road. Did you play this one?
No.
It looks like the kind of game you would play.
It does, I have to admit.
So that one, one of them was remade. There were 3 games, and I remember distinctly that one was bad, one was not great, the Chariot one, and there was another one. You shouldn't mix 3 games together.
Treasure Mountain. That doesn't... No, I haven't played this one either. Do you remember much of this?
I do now, once I saw the board. It's a worker placement game, but not a very well put together one.
Wait. Is this the one where you're trying to get treasure out of the... What year was this from? You're trying to get treasure from like a dragon's lair or something, aren't you?
Yeah, but there's a lot of these. 2019.
2019. Is this the one? I might have played this... I think I might have... 19. Yeah, that's long enough ago. I met several people that I still know to this day, actually, because at Tim's Cafe in Meepleville, they were doing a little demo of this. My friend invited me. And then the 4 of us that played this together, we now all know each other very well.
And still play this game to this day.
Hey, what I've played...
YuGiOh Dice Masters?
Oh, no. Sorry, the one below it.
And YuGiOh Dice Masters is YuGiOh Dice Masters.
I've played Dice Masters.
They made one set of it. I don't think it mixes with the other stuff very well, theme-wise. It's weird.
Theme-wise, sure, yeah. Sumatra.
Oh, this is the one that you and I disagreed on, I remember. My biggest complaint about this one was the symbology. I couldn't remember what anything did.
I couldn't remember what anything did. Also, look at those tiles. There's like a tiny icon on the bottom right. I didn't love this one either.
Maybe it was Mike who liked it then.
Maybe. It had an interesting push your luck. What was it? Was it push your luck?
You were moving on the path and then collecting stuff. It was not a great rule book, but the production, I mean, look at the name, when you look at the box here, you can't read Sumatra. The production hurt this one a lot. Who was the company? Ludinova. They usually do better than that. Minute Realms. I never did get around to playing that.
No.
Oh, here's one we played together.
Hey!
Intent to Kill.
Yeah, this one was a nice little surprise. Head-to-head. Or you could play, I guess, a team of 2 versus a team of 2. Kind of...
It's a 1 versus 1, yeah. But yeah, it's a deduction game, but the person who is the murderer gets to make some, I think, meaningful decisions.
Yeah.
It's actually, I would say, the best way to describe it, I think, is it's a more complex Mr. Jack almost.
Sure. Yeah.
It has that same kind of feeling.
No, I like this one, and the plain artwork, the plain board kind of worried me. It was super tan, and then you put out these really colorful, good illustrations and stuff, and so I like that.
Shuhoku. The girl's hard to get.
Shikoku.
I played this with the brothers Murph. I remember this. So this is a game in which you're playing to move pieces up, and then the card that you play, you then draft the card. So you might want to draft one so you might want to play a low card, so you can draft first, but the higher cards are better. Something to that effect.
Okay. I mean, sounds good. Sounds fine.
It was okay. Swashbuckler, a game of swordplay and daring do. So this game...
Daring Do, no?
Daring Do, sorry.
Yeah.
This game, how big do you think this box is?
Oh, no.
Actually, I guess the question should be, how wide do you think the box is?
I think it's a very flat box.
That is a record.
Oh, geez, yeah.
So this game, which I was first shown this game at a Gen Con. Jeff Engelstein brought it in, and you could do everything, throw mugs at each other, swing on the chandeliers, flip tables, and he liked it so much that they redid it as Adventure... No, not that one. No, it's not in there. I know that they redid it as a...
Dungeon of Mandom 9.
No, but he did one of his games. You know what? I'm gonna find this.
This is the quality content we're here for.
That is correct. I can't even spell Jeff's name right.
You're in a tizzy. All right, let's see it. Jeff's game design from 1980s Gen Con.
The Dragon and the Flagon is 100% based on that game.
Really? Oh,
yes.
Okay, got it.
That's
so it's
what
a
it
big old
is.
bar fight.
Yep. And he got it from this swashbuckler. I mean, if you look at it, it has that same kind of thing to it.
Yeah.
And I think they may have redesigned it from the ground up, because in this one, you are writing down and programming your movement, which at the time, I was like, this is amazing. It just needs to be streamlined.
Yeah. No, I could see that. That's cool.
All right, letterpress.
Whoa, you skipped one. Brass Empire.
Oh, you played this one.
I played this one. I hated it badly, which is too bad, because I've played other Rock Manor games since and enjoyed them. So like they did a new edition of Brass Empire, and
You still hate it.
I did not like it. No.
All right, so now we have letterpress and the Butterfly Garden. Letterpress is a clever game of words. Mm-hmm. Oh, you have to use different clues to get them. Okay. And Butterfly Garden. Oh, this is a Dr. Finn game. Oh, this game's terrible.
Is this... I know there's a few of Dr. Finn's games that are just so light they float away.
It is. Well, look at the rate. The weight here is 1.27.
Yeah, I mean,
and this was re-implemented by... Oh, this is the Butterfly Garden second edition. So did I play it twice and forgot and rated it? Wait, when did I rate this one here?
October 2021.
You're right. Because when we played it, it was here. And we weren't here in 21. Mm-hmm. No, wait, we moved here in 21.
We just moved here in 21. So you might have rated the wrong edition or something. I don't know.
They're both rated. I don't know. Okay. Take a seat.
Ooh, yeah. Have you played? You haven't played this one.
No, I remember I gave up on it because of the rules.
Yeah, that rule book was very unfortunate. This is from Salt and Pepper Games, so I'm a big apologist for them. The rule book was objectively bad, but I think this is a really neat... it's kind of a roll and write, but you have a little shared board in between the player on your left and a shared board between you and the player on your right, and you take turns where you're kind of crossing off tickets, and then you draw seats in on your own personal board. And you're doing a little majority fight. It's really clever.
I love the theming of it a lot.
Yeah.
Alrighty, the Royal Game of Ur. Hey, it made it.
Hey. From 2600
How could there be
BC.
799 ratings? I don't think these people are actually playing it.
DIY copy. Yeah. One of these days, people will play it by the true rules. This and Monopoly.
Well, there was a video where the curator of the British Museum was playing it, so I know they got a lot of things.
Yeah.
This game just made my top 10 disappointments list. Deep Vents from Red Raven Games. I really thought I would love this game, and it is just not good at all.
It's not a Ryan Lockett design, right?
I always forget. What is it? No, well, he was one of the designers.
Oh, okay.
But also the symbology, I couldn't remember anything did. It's an engine building game. A lot of the tiles don't really help with engine building. It's a mess.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I've not tried it.
Oh, River Valley Glassworks, that's coming out soon. That's pretty high for being out soon.
Yeah, you know what it is? Is it's gotten a lot of Board Game Arena play.
Got it.
Yep.
This one came through and no one ever played it, or did Mike play it?
I don't know. Yeah.
Let me see. Someone reviewed it. Oh, the Nerd Shelves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've not heard anything really good about this particular Gudetama trick-taking one.
Dark Overlord is a game in which You're a boss telling other people what to do and shifting the blame to other people. Very Munchkin-y, but with theme, I suppose. Meh.
No, okay.
This one surprised me. Dogfight. This is pretty lowly rated. This was the third in that series. I never played it, actually, because I heard so many people with negative opinions.
I didn't like it because it's in terms of how much it does with how little it has in the game, the ratio's off compared to the first two. I think that's one you mostly kind of move in a circle, and you're lucky. You might be behind them and be in shooting range, or they might pull in front of you. And it didn't do enough with what I think is a great theme, you know, and especially as a follow-up to two great games, Caesar and Blitzkrieg.
Alrighty, USPS, the Great American Mail Race. I gave this a 6, but I think you gave it slightly higher.
I think it was a 7 or 7.5. I liked it. I liked that all the cities are the weird named cities in the map. You didn't like the stealing from each other. There's like a small
I felt the
element.
stealing didn't help in a game this slight. Like, it actually would ruin the game for some people. Dear Professor, thanks for teaching me how to write this semester.
Oh, it's from Melody, your daughter. Nice.
I'm sure she'd appreciate that. Don't watch this. Mercante. Mercante was the last game in the AEG Tempest universe,
yeah.
I think. This was just a straight... No, this wasn't the last one. I'm sorry. This was the second one, I think. I don't know.
Love Letter's the only standout, for sure, from that series. And what a standout.
It is, but there's also another good one. Well, I think the first one, Courtiers is good, and then there's another one I like a lot, but it has problems.
Got it.
Weedle is a word game. Oh, a freestyling stock market game, sort of like Pit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maul Peak. Have you played Maul Peak yet?
I haven't. No. I've been hearing good stuff about it. You like it a lot.
I do. This is the follow-up to Skull Hollow.
I've played neither, I should clarify.
Skull Hollow, this is at 6769. Skull Hollow is at 1586.
Huh. I wonder if it's one of those cases where just not enough people have played the follow-up.
More people are out. Gigimons, this is a kid's game where you have these monsters and you're matching things and then you can use the monster, something like that. It's basically a slightly advanced memory match.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds fine.
Deduce or die. Create questions from cards to deduce the murderer. Okay.
Right.
Cryptos.
Is this different from the math game Crypto?
Oh, this is another deduction game where you're trying to break a code. I remember enjoying this one. I only played it a couple times, and I don't think I had a chance to bring it. I played this at like BGG Con with some people.
Got it. Okay. Oh, interesting. I think there've been a really good slew of deduction games lately.
Well, we're still on them. Here's Think Straight.
Oh, this became the Lost Code, right?
Yeah.
The Aztec
Now,
one.
the Lost Code is 4,322, which isn't too much higher, but this game just had horrible productions. These little things here are basically paper.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst productions of a game. Those dice are the best part.
Wow. Yeah, I liked what this did in the deduction. I think that also there were some questions about the quality of the production of the new one, but at least the new one looks great and isn't called Think Straight.
Silver 175, I feel like I've seen that somewhere. The Great City of Rome is just this is from Z-Man Games. I thought it would be interesting. It is yet a Matthew Dunstan game. It is boring. Just putting down city tiles. I never played Redacted. Did you?
No, I never have.
I keep meaning to. In fact, I read the rules one time, and they tried to stay in theme, like, everything's redacted, and you can't read this. I'm like, well, I want to know how to play the game.
Gotcha. You've only had 10 years to try it.
I did, but the company here is Ludy Creations.
Oh, yeah.
Their games have gotten much better in the past few years. This was not during that time frame.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Terminator Dark Fate. Is this game called Pew Pew? Play in. This is not the old Tribune.
No.
There's a Rick and Morty deck builder, football strategy. This is a long period without me having played any of these.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
All right, so we have Virulence. We'll take a look at Trumpet. Careers.
Oh.
It's pretty high for careers. Penny Papers. All right. Virulence. This is from Genius Games. So it's about not getting viruses.
Okay, and it's going to have some more educational value. It's going to be a little.
It
more
is, but it's one of their
side.
it's one of their weakest games.
Okay, yeah, no one talks about this compared to like Cytosis and certainly compared to the Mendel P Plant one.
Trumpet is a trick-taking game. It's 1990. Z thinks very highly of this one. I've never actually played straight-up Trumpet. I'm actually surprised you haven't. This is like considered one of the classics, I think.
Yeah, I haven't either. No, there's a few more classic trick-taking games I want to play. I don't know if you'd consider Wizard a classic.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, there's a few that I haven't, but...
This one Games Magazine Game of the Year in 91.
It says it's re-implemented by King Arthur. Yeah, that doesn't look much newer.
Is that the king from
King
Adventure Time? All right.
It looks like him, yeah.
Careers. This is super old. I love this. Careers is re-implemented by Careers for Girls. Like, come on. That's just a spin-off, not a re-implement. Anyway. We played this one. Did you play? Were you in
I wasn't in the live
Catchapalooza?
play, no.
Yeah, I don't care. I still have a soft spot for this game. This is the version I had. This one here.
I wonder if I would still have a soft spot for like 13 Dead End Drive or something.
Maybe. And then this is Penny and Paper Adventures Skull Island. I'm glad to see the internet or BGG agrees with me on these. I've already in the past, like several hundred ago, saw the first one. This is my least favorite. This is my middle ground one. They were all like adventure games. It's just a roll and write. This one was fine.
Huh, okay.
There you go. So of all the ones on here, my favorite is probably Maul Peak.
Yeah, your favorite was Maul Peak. And then, what was the one I played? Not Sumatra.
It was somewhere around here. Oh, Intent to Kill, maybe?
I liked Intent to Kill. Yeah, it was either that one or it was something else. But, yeah, I mean, it makes sense that first... It's funny that this is such a mix of games. Several of these are good games that just haven't gotten much attention. Some are upcoming, right, like the River Valley Glassworks. But yeah, basically all of those other games, Careers is better than.
All right, well, let me know what your favorite one is in this group of games. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel.
And I'm Chris Yee.
Have fun playing good games. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another video from the Dice Tower. Hey, you want to learn more about us, communicate with us? We have a Facebook group, we have a Discord channel, lots of different ways to get involved with the Dice Tower. You can find that in our Linktree link below. So just click that, it will take you and you can communicate with us on Facebook, join our Facebook groups. There's lots of cool things that you can find and become part of the Dice Tower. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tom Vasel.